G+4 4 तल्ला 5 तल्ला बाड़ी बोलते थे, आज के दिन में वो 20 तल्ला 22 तल्ला मिनिमम हो गया है कलकत्ता में। तो यस, टेक्नोलॉजी इज अवेलेबल। यस, इलीगल स्ट्रक्चर इंडिया में बहुत है, तो बहुत सारे बिल्डिंग है जहाँ कलकत्ता में G+5 होने से फाइलिंग करना जरूरी है। सो इट्स नॉट आर्किटेक्ट, इट्स नॉट बिल्डर, it's not city, it's a buyer who is going to buy or who is going to build. They are conscious now.
Welcome to a whole new episode of Candidly Yours. Today we have with us a very distinguished guest, I would say, Mr. Mitul S. Shukla, who is the founder and chief architect of Mass and at the same time Void and Mass. It's a known leading architect firm.
Thank you.
It is said and widely perceived that architecture of any city or any place for that matter, it actually makes the character of a city, of a place. A city is known by the kind of architecture that has, or it throws open.
That's 100% correct.
So you are not from the city. You have, you are, I would say, a glorious example of as Sunilda would like to put it, reverse engineering or reverse migration
Yes.
from Gujarat, Vadodara to Kolkata.
Yes.
So how have you seen over the years that you have stayed in the city, the landscape of the city changing?
So first of all, thank you for my great introduction. एंड तो यस, इट इज़ 100% करेक्ट। मैं गुजरात से यहाँ शिफ्ट हुआ हूँ, बट यस, द ग्रोथ इज़ देयर, द सिटी इज़ ग्रोइंग, एंड आई विल से मैंने जो चेंज देखा है सिटी में, दैट इज़ अ बिग चेंज विच आई हैव सीन इन पास्ट 19 ईयर इन माई कलकत्ता दिस जर्नी। सो बीइंग फ्रॉम अ small bungalow body kind of concept in city, now it is going for a high rise, which is tallest buildings are coming up in Calcutta. Then big IT firms are coming up in Calcutta. Then there are a lot of good campuses are there. Infrastructure is there. So metro is developing, which connect the full city. So yes, the city is stretching lengthwise also and height wise also.
Both vertically and horizontally.
Yes, both vertically and horizontally.
So that reminds me, ऐसे तो एक सिटी का एक हॉराइजेंटल एक्सपेंशन होता है, एक वर्टिकल भी होता है। ये दोनों के बीच से व्हाट वुड बी योर टेक, लाइक एज एन आर्किटेक्ट, ये सिटी के लिए कौन सा अच्छा होता है और आज का स्थिति में कौन सा अच्छा होता है, वर्टिकल एक्सपेंशन और बिकॉज देयर इज हार्डली एनी स्कोप फॉर हॉराइजेंटल एक्सपेंशन इन टुडेज कॉन्टेक्स्ट?
Yes. So practically as an architect, we always prefer to go for a high rise, okay, which is a high vertical expansion of the complete structures that allow more people to stay in the city rather moving from the distance to come to the city. And yes, Calcutta has a limitation to expand on surrounding because of the connectivity issues. So yes, तो vertical is more preferable, and इसीलिए you can see बहुत सारे बिल्डिंग है जो मिनिमम आज के दिन में, पहले एक जमाना था कि G+4 4 तल्ला 5 तल्ला बाड़ी बोलते थे, आज के दिन में वो 20 तल्ला 22 तल्ला मिनिमम हो गया है कलकत्ता में। एंड अभी there is a great example which is a 62-story building which is completed in Calcutta. So yes,
and the new tower is also coming
yes,
up.
new tower is also coming up. So yes, there is a demand in vertical rise.
तो अभी जो इतना वर्टिकल स्ट्रक्चर हो रहा है वो हर जगह पे नहीं, लेकिन एयरपोर्ट के आसपास एक बात हो रहा है कि ज़्यादा वर्टिकल एक्सपेंशन नहीं होना चाहिए, क्योंकि अभी जो ट्रेजिक इंसिडेंट हमने देखा वो भी इट हैज़ रेक्ट अप द इशू वंस अगेन, ऑल ओवर अगेन।
Yes.
तो एज एन आर्किटेक्ट व्हाट वुड बी योर टेक लाइक?
सर, मैं एक ग्रेट कंट्री और का एग्जांपल लेना चाहूँगा, कंट्री कॉल हांगकांग। ओके, हांगकांग हैज़ मैक्सिमम वर्टिकल बिल्डिंग बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव लैंड, एंड हांगकांग का एयरपोर्ट सिटी के साइड पे ही है। सेम वे न्यूयॉर्क एयरपोर्ट सिटी में ही है, सेम वे दुबई एयरपोर्ट नियर टू द सिटी है, एंड देयर स्टिल देयर आर हाई राइज बिल्डिंग्स एंड फ्लाइट टेक ऑफ इन अ डिफरेंट एंगल। सो बोलना बहुत ईजी है कि एयरपोर्ट के नज़दीक में बिल्डिंग हाई राइज नहीं होनी चाहिए, बट यस, एयरक्राफ्ट आर कैपेबल टू climb the maximum height at certain speed and they can go up very fast. Yes, Ahmedabad incident was a tragic incident. It is not a problem with related to building. It was a major problem related to the machine malfunctioning. So because of that I will not suggest कि उसके कारण वर्टिकल ग्रोथ रुकना चाहिए सिटी का या उसका रियल एस्टेट डेवलपमेंट ग्रोथ रुकना चाहिए. सो मेरे हिसाब से it is not a concern, but yes, government has raised, we will definitely look into it. But yes, as an architect I would like to propose कि yes, vertical building हो सकते हैं. फ्लाइट रनवेज के बाद फ्लाइट के अंदर आपके पास जगह होती है where flight took off very high.
मतलब कोई इनडिस्क्रिमिनेट बैन नहीं होना चाहिए.
Yes, 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 yes.
और एक होता है कई सिटी में ये देखने को मिलता है, आई मीन वन गेट इवन इन दिल्ली फॉर दैट मैटर देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड गोइंग डाउन बिलो द सरफेस. You enter the ground floor and you can actually go down and have 1 or 2 floor down.
Yes.
कलकत्ता में खासकर सिटी के अंदर तो वैसा है ही नहीं. तो ऐसा होने से अच्छा होगा कि और भी स्पेस मिल जाएगा नीचे में.
यस, कैलकाटा में देखिए देर आर फ्यू बिल्डिंग जहाँ 2 फ्लोर 3 फ्लोर नीचे है. जैसे आई गिव यू एग्जांपल ऑफ क्वेस्ट मॉल विच इज 3 फ्लोर बिलो द ग्राउंड.
मॉल में होता है या कॉमर्शियल
में, कॉमर्शियल में, रेसिडेंशियल में, सब में होता है. इवन मेट्रो इज अंडरग्राउंड इन कैलकाटा. बट यस, कैलकाटा हैज अ डिफरेंट चैलेंज. व्हाई पीपल आर अनेबल टू गो डाउन? देयर इज अ चैलेंज बिकॉज ऑफ द सॉइल कंडीशन. अदर सिटीज लाइक Mumbai, Delhi, so Mumbai has the same challenge like Calcutta, but yes, they are in a lighter challenge mode. But Delhi is very convenient, जहाँ 4 फ्लोर 5 फ्लोर नीचे बनी रहा है बिल्डिंग. So Calcutta has a soil which is not a soil, it is a sand and soil and it is water based. So वो sludge होता है. तो if you go down, the might be possible the collapse of the soil will be more, and it is more dangerous for the surrounding buildings and surrounding roads. So that's why we don't prefer to go down. But yes, technologies are available. Like Dubai has made lot of 3 basement, 4 basement, 5 bedroom building where they are on the face of the sea only and they are sandy soil only. So yes, technology is available. Yes, धीरे धीरे Indian market is growing. Eventually Kolkata market will grow into that level where that kind of construction technology people will able to afford.
With so many natural calamities taking place almost I wouldn't say frequently, but yes, much more frequently than what used to happen some time back. So abhi people have started talking about resilience to these natural calamities, natural disasters, और कैसे जगह है सी के ओशन के नज़दीक है, रिवर के नज़दीक है. तो going by the Calcutta structure or Calcutta composition, soil composition of course, तो यहाँ पे is it resilient? Does it have that resilience to natural disaster, natural calamities, or how safe construction is?
So मेरे हिसाब से कैलकाटा में नेचुरल कैलेमिटीज रिलेटेड टू द रिवर is negligible. The reason is Ganga is going to connect from Calcutta to the sea. So the flow will be easily movable and अभी तक गंगा में उतना कभी पानी आया नहीं है कि जिससे बिल्डिंग तक पानी आ जाए. दूसरी चीज़, बाय गॉड ग्रेस कैलकाटा जोग्राफिकल कंडीशन इज सो गुड कि पानी अगर भरता है तो तुरंत डिसअपीयर हो जाता है बिकॉज ऑफ द कैनाल्स विच आर बिल्ट टू ट्रैवल द वाटर फ्रॉम द सिटी टू द रिवर एंड टू द दिस थिंग. सो यस, वाटर क्लैमिटी होने का चांसेस बहुत मिनिमल लगता है. पर यस, डेफिनेटली इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर अगर ठीक नहीं होगा तो वो चीज़ ऑलवेज सपोर्ट नहीं करती है. तो डे बाय डे ट्रैफिक इज ग्रोइंग, डे बाय डे rain is increasing. So yes, we need to change the infrastructure to take care of that calamity portion of the water flooding. Second thing I would like to say ke earthquake. So earthquake, by God grace, Calcutta is safe compared to the northeastern state of country. So बट बिल्डर्स आर वेरी कॉन्शियस. स्ट्रक्चर बहुत सेफली बनाए जाते हैं, सब स्ट्रक्चर सेफली डिज़ाइन किए जाते हैं. देर आर गुड कंसल्टेंट हु मेक डिज़ाइन वेरी एफिशिएंट. सो वो क्लेमिटी होने का भी चांसेस बहुत कम है बिकॉज इट्स वेल डिज़ाइंड बिल्डिंग एंड दूसरा चीज, बिकॉज ऑफ द पाइलिंग इट इंक्रीज द स्ट्रेंथ एंड स्टेबिलिटी ऑफ द बिल्डिंग. एंड थर्ड इज फायर. Fire nobody can stop, but yes we can stop if we use fire installation in a proper way. We maintain fire equipment day by day. We make sure कि government has given certain rule for fire, वो हम use करें और उसको bypass नहीं करें. There are department, Calcutta Fire Department, West Bengal Fire Department, they are very strong. They give lot of good suggestion, but what happened, sometimes people start cutting the corners to reduce their cost, to manipulate the thing, and because of that this incidents happen, and that's why there are a lot of fire incident in old building. But if you leave certain amount of space, fire sprinkler laga lo, then that problem is not there. And yes, fourth is the thunderstorm and the tornado, but luckily unluckily Calcutta is always saved, means West Bengal is always saved from this calamity. अभी तक मेरे टेन्योर में मैंने 2 बार देखा है कि कलकत्ता में हुआ है. बट यस, इंटेंसिटी गॉट रिड्यूस बिकॉज इट कम्स फ्रॉम द सी, टेक्स टाइम टू रीच टू कलकत्ता, सो उसके कारण बहुत है. पर यस, स्ट्रक्चर में स्टेबिलिटी डिजाइन उसी हिसाब से अब की जा रही है कि जिससे बिल्डिंग क्रैश नहीं हो, बिल्डिंग के स्ट्रक्चर क्रैश नहीं हो या विंडोज क्रैश नहीं हो, तो वो प्रॉपरली मेंटेन किया जाता है. तो यस, सेफ्टी वी कैन मेंटेन इट इफ वी वांट टू गिव डिटेल डिजाइन इन दैट वे.
So many times we get to see that when a project is launched, it's mentioned earthquake resistant, earthquake resilient. So ऐसा कुछ होता है, मतलब you can take some precautions while building or doing structural engineering or designing.
Yes, so there is a code. There is a code in India. It is National Building Code. Code defined the earthquake zone for the cities and for the states also. So Calcutta comes under zone 4. So by default, any structure designer who is designing in Calcutta or maybe surrounding West Bengal, they take care the structure detail as per zone 5. So if the design supposed to be on 4 and we are designing 5, so already there is a safety factor which is considered. But yes, nature के सामने you cannot know कि when nature will react what. So still I'll say structures are safe. आज तक अर्थक्वेक के जितने झटके आए उसमें कलकत्ता में इतना कोई कभी नुकसान हुआ नहीं है. सो यस, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम. सो दे आर एक्चुअली अर्थक्वेक रेजिस्टेंस बिल्डिंग
होता है.
यस यस इज देयर.
और जो किसी जगह में जो एक उसको क्या कहते हो, हाइट और सामने कितना फ्रंटेज है, रोड का माप लेंथ कितना है, उस हिसाब से जो होता है उसको एफएसआई जो रेशियो बोलते हैं, वो कई जगह पे ऐसा होता है कि रूल्स तो है लेकिन माना नहीं जाता है. हाउ रिस्की एंड डेंजरस दैट कैन बी, आई मीन, एंड व्हाट इज़ द काइंड ऑफ रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दैट वन शुड एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम architect particularly because they design it?
So it's a good question rather, and it is a time right now where we should discuss this kind of topic. Illegal structure इंडिया में बहुत है. इंडिया बोलो, कलकत्ता बोलो, दिल्ली बोलो, मुंबई बोलो, everywhere there is a problem. Yes, there are illegal structure which are not advisable, but yes, there is a law which we need to follow of the land law. The reason being is, अगर आपने उस सिटी के इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के हिसाब से आपने सब कुछ नहीं किया है तो वो फाइनली वो सिटी को इम्पैक्ट करता है. सो एक लॉ है कि लेट्स से आपका बिल्डिंग के सामने एक्स मीटर का रोड है, उसके ऊपर आपको 4 तल्ला या 5 तल्ला बाड़ी मिलता है. पर बिकॉज ऑफ द ग्रीड ऑफ द पीपल टू अर्न मोर, आई विल नॉट से it is builders or who are greedy, but it is a human nature. We always want more. Rather we make our own house. We make our house. We always want कि यार एक फ्लोर और मिल जाता तो it would be better. But yes, that's not a right practice. So I, as an architect, I promote follow the rule. Don't violate the rule. And if you want to violate, then violate the rule as per the rule. So don't violate it where you cannot fit into the rule afterwards. And then other safety factors you need to take care when you are designing a structure of G+4, and if you want to make G+6, then it is a more dangerous situation because building may try to sink or tilt, or maybe they will fall down because they are not designed undergroundly in that way to support the structure. And there are incidents in Calcutta which has happened because of that, because of the illegal construction. People have not followed the proper methodology of construction. तो बहुत सारे बिल्डिंग है जहाँ कलकत्ता में G+5 होने से पाइलिंग करना ज़रूरी है, और लोकल एरियाज के जितने बिल्डिंग है वहाँ पाइलिंग करते ही नहीं है, वहाँ नॉर्मल फाउंडेशन कर देते हैं, एंड दैट इज नॉट अलाउड एज पर द सॉइल कंडीशन, सो बिल्डिंग फेल्स. So I prefer not to make illegal buildings. It's always better to make legal buildings, safe buildings for the people.
अभी जो है people have started talking about this sustainable building, green building, environment friendly building. Does that only mean having a kind of a garden, a plant, open area, or is there a proper ratio? इतना ओपन एरिया होना चाहिए इतना स्क्वायर फीट के अंदर. व्हाट इज द रूल्स एंड व्हाट इज द प्रैक्टिस लाइक?
सो सस्टेनेबिलिटी इज अ नीड ऑफ आवर फॉर द होल वर्ल्ड. वी हैव टू गो सस्टेनेबल, वी हैव टू गो माइनस कार्बन रेटिंग्स, एंड देन सस्टेनेबल मटेरियल शुड बी रिसाइक्लेबल. सो दैट्स मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट. देर आर रूल्स फॉर दैट. सो I'll tell you, in our real estate industry, in architecture industry, there is a association called IGBC. They give a green rating certificate, but that certification is not only to get a certificate. It is a methodology to achieve a sustainable, good green building. Yes, we have to follow the norms. We have to follow the norms, and as per that, we design it. Same way, Indian has a IGBC is an international community where India is part of it. That's why it's Indian Green Building Council. Otherwise, it's a US Green Building Council. Even Indian Energy Resources has this thing where there is a rule set by Indian government which you need to follow, and then because of that you get extra FAR of it. To promote more green and sustainable, government has given extra FAR and benefits for that. Yes, so I'll explain you what sustainability actually works in architecture. So when you build a building, if you say the building is facing south, okay, so there is more prone to the higher sun. If you put more glasses on that side, it will create more heat into the street, and it creates more heat into the environment, inside environment. Because of that, your air conditioning consumption will go up. So finally you are losing the energy, which is unnecessary requirement. So best way we should focus is we should calculate how much percentage of face opening we should do it as per city to city, or maybe I'll say area to area. We have to work on the diagram, which we call it sun path movement diagram, wind path movement diagram, and according to that we design the building facade. That will be better. Even interior point of view, we have to use recyclable material which is sustainable, recyclable easily, and they are low in VOCs, low in carbon emission and everything. That kind of product we should use. And then solar energy is also there, where we need to utilize the solar power as maximum as possible. And even nowadays facade also gets the solar power, so you can make the whole building with a glass, but you can generate a lot of energy from that. So that is also sustainability. So not making only garden is a sustainability. It's not a green. Green means it has to be nature friendly, where nature is not going to damage them. We are not going to damage the nature by using the material or artificial material.
And this concept is picking up in India or in eastern part of India?
So it's a world movement right now, where India is also participating in that. Even every city, every architect is aware of this, and we want to work sustainable architecture.
Net zero.
Yes, net zero is important. So we should recycle the water as many as possible. So you should use STPs. We should recycle the whole water into flushing, gardening and everything. We should not use the real groundwater to use complete our daily need for the water. So that is more important. So people are sustainability, people are thinking. Even buyers are now conscious. So it's not architect, it's not builder, it's not city, it's a buyer who is going to buy or who is going to build. They are conscious now, and they want to make it sustainable.
And that also put some pressure on.
Yes, that put pressure on us also, that put pressure on the real estate players also.
ये जो एक अनऑर्गेनाइज सेक्टर है वो भी इतना छोटा नहीं है, बहुत बड़ा ही है. तो कंपेयर टू द ब्रांडेड सेगमेंट, ऑर्गेनाइज सेगमेंट, ये जो अनब्रांडेड सेगमेंट है, जो लोकल प्रोमोटर्स, आर दे ऑल्सो बिकमिंग अवेयर एंड concern about these aspects of the building, the concept?
So I'll not call local developer, because every developer started from local and they have gone to the world. So they have grown from a one small building to the multiple big size building. So it's a learning process. It's a human nature to learn from one mistake to other to third one and then grow. So yes, the new developer is not thinking for sustainability, because right now their aim to make good building with a profitability. But yes, the bigger builders who are actually real estate giant and they are known for their work, they think about sustainability and they want to work about sustainability. So yes, slowly people will get aware of it, and it's not builder's role only to get aware of it. It's an architect role also to get to give the guidance to the builder, the new builder also. Okay, sir, we should make the building in this way where sustainability will be there, the cost will be less, the recyclability will be more. That will help.
And it's true with both in residential sector and commercial segment? Or?
Rather, I'll say it's true for everything. If you make sustainable house also, where ventilation is properly done, AC is properly done, lighting is properly done, then it's always useful. So it's residential, commercial, mall, hospital, everything has to be sustainable. Even government of India is thinking to make metro station, airports sustainable. So that's a good move.
And where would you put aesthetics in the whole scheme of things? You build a technically or copybook wise a perfect structure, perfect construction, but you have to keep in mind the aesthetics also.
Sir, aesthetic is important because beauty lies in eyes of the beholder. It's very simple word. So if you don't see a beauty from outside, you will not go inside it or you will not explore it. So for me, the building aesthetic is more important. Even planning is more important because planning merges with the beauty of the aesthetic. So as a architect, we always learn from form follow function. So functionality is also important while we are doing aesthetic. But yes, aesthetic is going to sell more. It's visible. So yes, aesthetic is more important and we want to make more sustainable and more workable building with aesthetic.
With exposure to the outside world or outside the country increasingly growing, people are moving abroad, going to abroad more frequently than ever. So do you see the kind of influence that local builders, local architects are often under to, while building structure?
Yes. So I'll give you classic example. So a lot of real estate player visit outside India. They go for a travel, they go for the leisure, and they go for a meeting also out of India. They see a lot of good buildings and they want to find out who is the architect. We want to invite that architect to our country to design our building. So same way as a local architect, as a Calcutta based architect, I want to expand my knowledge also to the world. So definitely I need to visit the cities to understand the new architecture trend which is coming up, the new building style which is coming up. So for that it is important to visit abroad to get knowledge. Yes, every country has a beautiful architecture, where India has a classic design architecture which world do not have. The best straight line architecture is done by India. So yes, so there is a learning, a lot of people are learning from India, where modern building we are learning from the other countries. So it is part and parcel to go and learn the buildings from the world.
Yeah, in the process, do you think that our typical ethnicity, that is somewhere losing out, or it's still there?
No, it's losing out. I'll say that. It's very clear. We used to wear our classical clothes. Now we want to wear a modern cloth. So we are also changing. The way buildings are also changing, because people go outside, people see new buildings, they want to live in that kind of space. So that's why the new design, and we try to merge with our local aspects and everything. But yes, still people want to go for a different architecture, different design, which is more modern, more user friendly. So yes, we are changing it. So it is not focusing on that.
It has been really fascinating and wonderful talking to you. I'm sure we'll get many more opportunities to talk and throw light on many other aspects of architecture, aesthetics and everything. But for the time being, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, and thank you for the actual good questions, which is actually need of the hour, and where people wants to talk about it and they are not getting the platform. So I must thank you for that, asking me the right question at right time.
Right time.
Yeah. So that helps me more.
Thank you.
And
thank
it
you.
is a learning for me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ma, there's this new Bengali matrimonial website, BABandhan.in. It's safe, verified, and just for us.
Really?
देर ना करें, आज ही रजिस्टर करें।
আনন্দ আর ভালোবাসার দীপ্তিতে গড়া সমুজ্জ্বল পরমা, ঠিক তোমারই মতো। শ্যাম সুন্দর কোম্পানি জুয়েলার্স, আগরতলা, উদয়পুর, ধর্মনগর, কলকাতা।